What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mr. Way Too Fast, and we are going to go ahead and look at another video here with some information based off of the Legion pre-patch. In this video we are going to look at the invasions. Now, once you've gone ahead and you've done the Broken Isle scenario slash quest line, whatever you want to do, I'm not going to go ahead and spoiler. I'm going to leave a link to my video right here. This is going to be the Alliance version. I plan on doing a Horde version very soon. But once you go ahead and you do the Broken Isle quest line slash scenario, whatever you want to call it, you're pretty much going to go ahead and you're going to be in the Illidari area where you can buy some goodies and just we'll get to that point. So first off, we're going to go ahead. You're going to pick up a quest, and basically your objective is you need to go do one of the evasions in Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, wherever you go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to accept this. We're going to go ahead and we have something down here in Westfall. We have 3 hours and 13 minutes remaining. So we're going to go ahead and make our way there, and let's take a look and I will explain everything. Alright, so as you fly into the said invasion area, you're going to notice there's going to be a huge Legion mothership floating above, sending down Fel-infused NPCs, things of that nature. So, being on the Alliance side and being in Westfall, what we need to go is we need to go to Sentinel Hill and defend. Now, there's going to be 5 stages in each scenario, and just like any of the assault quests that you would go ahead and do in Warlords of Draenor, what you would go ahead and do. Wow, this is a shitload of fucking people. My God. Alright. Like I said, if you did not see my Broken Isle quest, I did not really do much playing on PTR that much. I kind of looked around a little bit, but for the most part, I did not play on Alpha. I did not play on Beta. The majority of what I did was I went ahead and pretty much, you know, watched a lot of Twitch and watched a lot of live streaming and, you know, just learned things that way. So I'm not flagged for PvP right now. I'm really not worried about it. I'm not trying to worry about dealing with ganking a lot since I'm on a very high rated PvP server, aka Tychondris. So what we're going to go ahead and do is stage 1 complete is going to be basically killing all these. Every scenario is a result in just killing off the Burning Legion in whatever zone you are working on, pretty much. Whether you get a group together, finding it through general chat or whatever you want to do. I'm just kind of walking around, testing the waters. This is the day it was released, so it is a little buggy. I do sense a little bit of lagginess, so I'm sorry if the video is lagging. But for the most part, it's actually pretty stable. From what I understand is that they didn't have any issues in terms of when they launched this out. So let's see. I'm trying not to target people. We have so many goddamn demon hunters rolling around. Look at my freaking spy. It's ridiculous. And I know if I take myself off PvP, I'm gonna be screwed. So I don't know what that is. Oh, it's so hard to tell now what spell animations are based off of NPCs and what spell animations are based off of actual class spells. I have not taken the time to go ahead and learn my I pretty much have every class max level. I have not taken the time to play each class and go ahead and learn all the new spells. I primarily play Paladin and Druid just because I've always played that. Alright, so now we are in stage 3. The stages can move very, very quickly because no matter where you at, let me say that again. No matter where you are at within the zone,
spread throughout the lands.
You can hear they're telling you to spread through the lands. You can see on your map there's going to be all these invasion sites. These are like the little mini bosses. These are Legion structures. When you go and attack them, you pretty much obviously earn percentages based on the assault. Like I said previously, it kind of works like the assault system, just like Warlords. When you would go and do dailies, you obviously need to get to 100%. So you pretty much run around and you kill a bunch of mobs and you destroy the structures and do all that stuff. It goes fairly quickly for the most part. You do indeed receive chests, I guess you would call it. There's a small Legion chest. I believe for stage, I think there's 3 chests that you can get maximum from what I knew off of PTR. I don't know if they changed that or not. I try not to keep up to date on that stuff because Blizzard changes so much, and when things are broken, they sense themselves to overlook things because people, bitch and complain. So let's go over here. Let's see this. The goal is not to die. I really don't want to die. Let's go down south here. Let's take a look. I'm trying to pretty much make this video raw as possible. I really don't want to edit too much out of it just because I kind of want to show you like a time lapse. I cannot talk today. A time lapse of the evasions. Now, obviously, let's see here. They are all over. I don't see anything on. All right, so there's one right now in Azera for the Horde side. Or sorry, not the Horde side. Obviously on Kalimdor's side. Now, as Alliance, I can go to that invasion, just like Horde or on, this invasion. It really doesn't matter because at this point in this expansion, Horde and Alliance are kind of coming together for the most part to a certain point. Depends on how you want to look at it. Based off of that cinematic kind of cutscene there, Lady Sylvanas kind of ditches out on the Alliance there, so I really don't know what's going on with her. What the hell? I thought that guy was just floating in the land. I'm trying to find a boss or something where everyone's at. There's so many people playing the game and everyone just kind of splits up. You can already see that we're almost 3/4 of the way there, so the best thing to do is kind of split up. Just go knock shit out. Like here, we'll go over here. I know I'm not attacking much. I'm kind of flying around being a dick. But let's go around here. Let's go attack some things. Now I do know that this is a killable structure. When you kill this structure here, it will pretty much go off the map stating that it has been destroyed. So, oh, whoa, what the, whoa, what the fuck? I was all the way over there. Alright, so, you see how that goes. I can see, as we killed this surrounding area where I'm at now, if you look all the way over to the west at this Legion structure, everything kind of just keeps spawning until, you hit 100%. So, I was wrong. There was not 5 stages. There was 4 stages. I really don't know why there was a thought in my head saying there was 5 stages. So, pretty much, we're going to go kill the Demon Lord. He's going to be in the middle of Sentinel Hill. And from what I understand is there's like a different boss that spawns. Some of them are a pain. Some of them are fairly easy. Some of them have massive AoEs that you cannot run away from. So I'm gonna try tanking this puppy here, and we're gonna see what happens. Now I'm fairly geared for the most part. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the best geared, and I obviously died. I believe this is the boss that has the massive AoE. So you can just see the amount of people that are, here. So this is what we're going to do here. I'm going to res here. I'm going to try and get out of combat. I would like to show you with my UI off. Kind of just show you how incredible this looks. Just kind of zoom in here a little bit. I got my scroll speed turned down a lot. I don't know if that was changed, but this is awesome. This is absolutely incredible. I mean, you have obviously a Demon Lord boss. I believe there's different ones that spawn in each invasion, and they have different mechanics. Some of them, from what I understand, can't even be fucking tanked. You pretty much got to go in there, blow shit up, and just hope for the best for the most part. There's more mechanics of a fight right there, just obliterating fucking people around. So he is at 46%. Honestly, your best bet is what it seems to be is to honestly just go ahead and become a healer and just hope for the best, because even if I were to say, I'm going to taunt this guy right here, I am going to get raped in 2 seconds. Raped. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. As long as I can stay the fuck out of fire. I'm going to get raped. Get raped. There is no tanking. There's no tanking him. And I got a 25-second res. But you kind of get the gist. Like, I mean, I'm in a very large PvP guild, so this would probably be a lot of fun to come out and help kill the boss, and then go into a world PvP conflict and just wipe out all the horde, which I'm sure I will have a video for that at some point, once everyone goes ahead and, you know, gets all their cool transmog gear that they get from this, which I'll go ahead and explain. But let's res here. Of course, right into a goddamn fire. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, really? Really? I didn't touch him. I didn't even touch him. God damn it. So I gotta wait a minute, unfortunately. Alright, so you get Stand Against the Legion, which is a feat of strength for events. And then you also go ahead and you get a large Legion chest. Now, in these chests, which I will show you, you will go ahead and get... I'm trying to sort through here. There's also these nether shards, which I will explain. These nether shards you get from doing the events. These nether shards you will be able to purchase gear. I believe there is a pet, which we'll go over, and a couple other things. I don't really know a full list here, but pretty much that event is done for the most part. So once I res here, wait for my minute res, go ahead and res, and I will open up my chest. So you get a small Legion chest and you get a large Legion chest. So we'll go ahead and we'll open it. So I got waist plate, great, not that I need it, I really don't. And then I got legs. So from what I understand, people saying it's kinda, all of the gear is based off of what the old crafting gear was in Warlords. For instance, this guy right here, he's plate. Normally this plate set that you see right there, I think I would just fucking stay still, god damn it. It's normally blue. It almost looks like a Alliance sort of like a guard look-alike transmog, I guess you would call it. It's green, obviously, fell, things of that nature. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we finish the quest, and we will go back and hand it in, and then I will show you the things at the vendor. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so once you've obviously gone ahead, you've done the invasion, you've done the quest, I kind of somewhat explained everything. I know it's kind of hard to go over everything since it's my first time doing it, but I want to give everyone like a first person's look if, you know, they're trying to come back to the game and see pretty much what I saw. So we're going to complete the quest, and pretty much like we're done. So we've already done Broken Isle in the previous video. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description, even though I told you to go look at it before. But after you've done that, it's going to bring you here for the invasions. Once you've done this, you're pretty much done everything in terms of, you know, Legion pre-patch stuff, minus playing around with the Demon Hunters, which I am going to go ahead and make that my next video. So be on the lookout for that. But before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to go over here to the vendor here, the Quartermaster as he's called. And as I was explaining before, you get these things called nether shards. Now, from what I understand is that these will only be obtainable through the pre-patch of Legion. Like, this is gear and stuff that you are not going to be able to get later on down the road. So my suggestion, just go do the evasions on all your characters as much as you can, because I don't know what the time period is that they last. For instance, if I go over to Kalimdor, this evasion is up for another 3 hours. So I'm going to go and do that evasion so I can collect my nether shards and then wait for the next ones to spawn. Now, I don't know how long the invasions take. I guess it really deciphers on how many people are actually at that invasion. But my suggestion to you would be to hit it on a couple characters, through the day. But what you can go ahead and do is you can buy the fell pat. God, I cannot talk. I am so bad right now. The Fellbat pup. You can buy the infused Legion invasion weapon that basically upgrades the item level that you can obtain through the Legion chests. And then you can obviously go ahead and buy the fell infused cloth armors and all that stuff. So for instance, if I buy the cloth armor, since it's bind on account, I can send this to a cloth user. It would give me basically the appearance of the transmog for all the gear that you get from the evasion on that cloth character. So it kind of like makes it so if you don't have multiple characters, you can kind of like buy them and hold on to them. And then if you get a cloth character, you can kind of send it to it later on down the road. And then you have your neck piece, and then you have your ring, and then you have your trinkets and all that stuff. And then, wow, that's stage 1 of 6 Warglaive. 100, and then you have your trinkets. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff here that you can go ahead and buy, but my suggestion would be go do the evasions, go have fun. I don't know if there's anything hidden within the evasions that I personally don't know about. Like I said, I didn't really play alpha, I didn't play beta. I touched PTR for a little bit, but I had trouble with the client for a while, and I just honestly gave up. So everything that I did, like research wise, was basically bound from data mining through, Wowhead, MMO Champion, Twitch, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much it for the evasions. Very simple, easy. Just be able to check out your map. I do not know spawn timers. If I do find out the spawn timers on the evasions, I'll try and like put a little bloop up in the screen right here. If it is not there, then I do not know. I'll have to find that out. Like I said, it just came out today. There's not much I know. I didn't really do any research into it. I was just really excited to get into the game. So if you guys like this video, if you guys are pumped and you want to see a huge amount of Legion content when it comes out, please subscribe. Please comment down below. Let me know if you want to see anything in particular. I am a elitist when it comes to the game. I'll just show you my achievements. I have over 20,000. I just kind of like to touch base with everything in the game. So if you want to see something, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later.